Hello everyone, this will be my recap of the first season of Vikings Valhalla. But of course I want to apologize about the pronunciations you're about to hear. They're not the best. But that being said, here's what you need to remember. The series follows three main people. The first is Harald Sigurdsson, a prince of Norway, who falls in love with Freydis, a woman from Greenland, that wants Harald's half-brother Olaf dead. This is because Olaf and his men violated her. That's just one of the many reasons to want to unalive Olaf.
You're just the worst.
And finally, Freydis has a brother by the name of Leif, who is the absolute GOAT, and a captain.
I'm the captain now.
Freydis, Leif, and a couple of their friends traveled down to Kattegat from Greenland in order to track down Olaf. But while there, they found out that the Vikings are about to go to war with England. This is because the late King of England ordered the massacre of the Viking people, who were previously at peace with England. But as you know, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked. The Fire Nation in this case being England. One thing leads to another, and Leif has to join King Canute's army to fight England in order to win his sister's freedom. While fighting England, Leif and Harald became best friends. Kinda like this.
Thank you so much, best friend.
And Leif proves to King Canute that he's the best strategist and one of the best fighters he got. Speaking of strategists, the Queen of England, Queen Emma, proves time and time again that she's the best strategist in England. And if it wasn't for Leif and her idiot stepson, she probably would have won. But King Edmund falls for both King Canute and Leif's trap, which led to England taking that defeat. King Canute then declares himself King of England, and most of Leif's friends died during the battle, all except for Liv. Liv lived, and her and Leif become a thing. I should also mention that during this whole process, the war on religion is still going on, between Christianity and the Norse mythology, and most of the Vikings have already converted to Christianity. Those Vikings that converted include Olaf, his men, his brother Prince Harald, and most of Kattegat. Anyways, Olaf, who wants the throne of Norway all to himself, sets into motion the second half of the plot, which goes something like this. After King Canute takes over England, he quickly marries Queen Emma, who I will say likes him back, at least from what I've seen. Actually, now that I think about it, she could be playing us. Maybe. Anyways, he's quickly sent back to Denmark to defend its borders from invaders. Canute's out the picture, but while that's happening, his father, King Forkbeard, takes his place. And at first, Queen Emma and King Forkbeard had a little kerfuffle, but that was quickly remedied by the appearance of Queen Alvivu. Sounds like Alvivu. Algivu. Alright, just hear him say it.
Good morning, Alvivu.
And to the best of our knowledge, she's Canute's first wife, and the Queen of Denmark. But after speaking with Olaf, she decides to stir things up in England. But thanks to Emma's cleverness, she was quickly able to handle her. Meanwhile, Olaf teams up with this mean-looking guy by the name of Cora, who wants nothing more than to absolutely murder Freydis. To do so, he wages war on Kattegat, claiming that he's cleansing the lands. You know, the same old, if you're not a Christian, you're a loser. Yeah, that stuff. And with Olaf's help, he's able to kill the leader of Kattegat, Estrid. Cora then goes on to 1v1 Freydis, but Freydis makes easy work of him. Off with his head or off with your head. And after the battle, her and Harald leave Kattegat. Also, King Edmund was killed by Godwin, who was previously Queen Emma's advisor but quickly became King Canute's advisor. But during the battle, while L Squared was fighting, Liv gets fatally wounded and dies in Leif's arm. And Liv was the only person keeping Leif in check from turning into his father, Eric the Red. Now with Liv gone, the season ends with Leif butchering a bunch of people and screaming into the camera like a grade A berserker. And yeah, I hope I answered all of your questions, but if I didn't, be sure to leave a comment. And if you like that video and want to see more like it, leave a like and subscribe. Also, if you like this video, I think you'd like this other video about The Last Kingdom. It's a really good show. That's it.